talk. If you talk, I'm not gonna respond. Like, bruh, who do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? Who do you think you are, bruh? Today we're gonna be reacting to Gen Z's fake nonchalant era. So, you know, as a fellow Gen Zer myself, I just like, you know, this is something that happens a lot. Everyone's just an NPC nowadays. Everyone's afraid to be themselves. We gotta be ourselves, you know? Don't give a fuck about anyone says. Just be you, man. Just be you. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, help me out and subscribe, please. It'll really make my day. It'll really make me happy. Thank you.
Gen Z's fake nonchalant era. I feel like the amount of people who fake being nonchalant keeps getting bigger every year. Now, being nonchalant is basically just a chill, reserved type of personality. They don't fold under pressure. They don't really seem fazed by a lot of things. And some people aren't that, which is okay. Some people just glaze.
I mean, you know, sometimes it's just like, I only relax life like that. I'm not saying no, I'm on them. I'm just saying, you know, some stuff is like, you only react to, you know? Like, when I was watching when I'm watching horror movies, I don't really get scared like that. You know, I kind of just like look at the jump scare, and sometimes my soul just leaves my body. You don't see it, but my soul just leaves my body and goes to the stratosphere.
This personality way too much, and that's not to diss anybody who actually is nonchalant, because that's how you are at birth, I guess. Being nonchalant has its pros and cons, and because of the pros nonchalance offers, or what it said to offer on social media, a lot of people fake it. They put on a performance, they put on a whole act, and by the end of this video,
they're like, persona.
You'll see the signs of someone who is a fake nonchalant. Now, the first sign that someone is faking being nonchalant is them trying to act mysterious. Now, there's a difference between being introverted and quiet and being posted up in the corner of a goddamn party with your foot on the wall, looking around. Okay, it wouldn't be that extreme, obviously, but they'd move with mad mystery when that's not really who they are. And it's not because they're genuinely uninterested, but I guess they do it just to keep up this persona. Now, everyone would be having a good time at the function, and I guess they'll be the only person in the corner, alone, doing some random-ass emotes. Like, obviously, some people gotta recharge their battery if they're introverted, but this is completely different. These dudes will sit in the corner trying to act cool. They'll also be uncomfortably calm during distressing situations. That's another sign. Like, no way you're gonna sit there and say, type shit. Like, we're about to get nuked in a war zone. Okay, again, sorry for the exaggerated example. Another obvious sign that someone is faking being nonchalant. This one's a classic. Don't hit me up. If you really didn't want people to hit you up, you wouldn't post that shit for attention. Okay, I don't know if anyone even does that anymore, where they'll...
You're just an attention whore. I was like, oh, don't hit me up. Don't hit me up. I'm not in the mood to talk. If you talk, I'm not gonna respond. Like, bruh, who do you think you are? Who the hell do you think you are? Who do you think you are, bruh?
Just post it on their story, but they just tell people how much they don't care and they don't want to be bothered, but secretly, deep down, they want people to swipe up and ask if they're good. Okay, it's not
please, talk to me, please. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, help me out and subscribe, please. It'll really make my day. It'll really make me happy. Thank you.
Actual phrase, don't hit me up, but it's just kind of how they're moving. That's what it reminds me of. Or it's like those people who address the haters in a video and they say how much they don't care, even though they made the video, so clearly they care.
Yeah, you clearly give a fuck if you're responding. Guys, if you truly don't care, just don't respond. Don't acknowledge them. Because haters, they just want... People who hate, they just want your attention. They want you to respond. They want your anger. They want a reaction. Just don't respond. Don't respond. The minute you don't respond, the minute they go away.
Because if you really didn't care what your haters had to say, you would say nothing at all. Like, if they're on that don't hit me up type of timing, like, they're really letting their emotions get the best of them. It's more of like they act like they don't care when they do. Honestly, all it takes is one look in their eyes, and you can see how much they truly care. Because there's no way... They sit there and their girl of 5 years breaks up with them, and then they say, I honestly don't even care. She wasn't all that anyways, while literally looking like they're on the brink of tears. It's okay to show emotion.
I didn't care about her anyway. I didn't care about her anyway. She's a bitch anyway.
Like, obviously, if people make fun of you for it, that's mad shallow, which is probably why a lot of people don't. But forcing that I don't care narrative doesn't work. A lot of people see through it. People who farm 24/7, okay? I don't care narrative doesn't work. A lot of people...
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
see through it. People who farm 24/7. Okay, now what
Jake's the type of guy say, okay, buddy, no more Mr. Nice Guy.
does this mean if you haven't been on the internet? Now, there was a term last year that went around that fake nonchalant people love to glaze. Aura farm.
Yo, buddy, you're not Lucario. You're not the master of aura. Shut the fuck up.
Someone who prioritizes their quote-unquote aura. Gotta be the biggest farmers of all time. But you know what? Do your thing, I guess. Caring about your appearance and how you look, obviously, is one thing. I'm not saying for you to let the stench build up and not shower, and then wear your old-ass Minecraft t-shirt that's been through literal
Hey,
war
I like that t-shirt. Shut the fuck up.
zones, it looks like. In that aspect, you gotta care. It's a part of the social contract that you sign when you spawn in on this earth. That you can't look like a greaseball and you gotta shower. In a
I know some of you are musty. Hop in that fucking shower right now. Hop in it right now.
hygienic sense, you gotta care about your appearance. But just caring about your quote-unquote aura and how people perceive you, that's just cooked, man. I'm sorry. Like, no one cares that you lost a little bit of aura when you took a step, you had a little bit too much pep in your walk or whatever.
Yeah, no one cares that you tripped down the stairs. Yeah, you guys keep moving forward. Laugh it off.
In the moment, people, yeah, they'll make fun of you. But eventually, they'll forget. This
That's your key behind that. The key is when you fall, just don't react. Just stand there. Trust me, this works. And just don't. Because the minute you make a reaction, like, oh, or do something like stupid like that, you know, that's people laugh at you.
This mindset will make you a lot more self-conscious and way less nonchalant. Like, obviously, you don't want to go out there and make yourself look bad, put yourself in a bad light. But embarrassing yourself is going to happen. There's no avoiding it. Some people may feel anxious in those type of situations, which is completely different. I'm more so talking about people who are preserving their aura, trying to save it at 30 years old. Okay, not 30 years old. Now, another sign is that someone will try to prove it that they're nonchalant. Someone who's really nonchalant.
This is a lot of middle schoolers, by the way.
Doesn't have to prove anything. They don't care to prove shit to people. That's just really how they move. Like, a humble person doesn't say they're humble, if that makes sense. They would never sit there and brag about how humble they are. Same thing goes with nonchalance. They're not going to seek attention with nonchalant type behaviors all the time. But if you were acting, you were putting on a performance, you would. Some will even go as far as to time their replies. They really got a whole ass NFL playbook of a strategy to when they're going to reply to somebody. Just so they look quote unquote busy, even though they're just busy thinking about when they're going to reply. Now, there's obviously a difference of not knowing what to reply.
So people just they don't want to look desperate. I think that's a big part of it. People want to be like, oh, cool and mysterious, you know. They don't want to look like they're trying hard. Because the minute you look like you're trying hard, they think people are going to make fun of them. And some people do because they're stupid. Just be yourself, man.
Reply with, and timing your replies to look mysterious. If you were really nonchalant, you would reply when it feels naturally. You wouldn't even think about a strategy or anything. You wouldn't think about how you're perceived on the other end. This next sign is a no-shitter, but it's really important. Watching videos on how to act nonchalant, or content related to becoming nonchalant. Yeah, no shit. If you watch videos like these, just give up the act.
3 signs that you are overly nonchalant. This can be a good thing, though, because this is the type of guys that
This is a real thing, by the way. I've seen these.
girls go crazy over. If you're any of these, especially the last one, you are way too nonchalant.
If you got dudes coaching you to be nonchalant, you are not in the slightest nonchalant. Just don't even try. You are not even close. How does it show the no fucks given mentality?
Nonchalant. One, you're not the type of guy that's going to double text or triple text a female. When girls get a guy that talks to them all the time, calls them all the time, text them first, it boosts their ego. But when they get a guy that really doesn't care to talk to them too much, they go crazy. Like, they will be seeking and begging you.
Double triple text thing doesn't mean shit. Everybody doesn't double text unless it's an emergency or they got something important to tell you. Like, ooh, I'm so nonchalant, guys, I don't double text. Oh my god. Okay, but who is dead ass taking notes to these text to speech type of videos?
2, you don't even check your Instagram direct. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm pretty sure everyone checks theirs nowadays. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just tap share. Go over to Instagram direct, and whoever's in that top.
This is like a 3 dark psychology tricks to get back at your nemesis type of vid. Next, we gotta talk about the source. Like, why are they like this? There's gotta be a reason. The best my dumb ass could think of is people who are nonchalant online. We're all doom scrolling. Yes, me, we, and you. The term nonchalant is just
I do it too, you know. It's an addiction.
Blowing up over the past few years. It's even in brain rot. Like, nonchalance has been glorified the past few years. Kind of like what most people talk about on the internet in terms of like personality traits. That and performative. So of course, if it's in front of people's faces, they're gonna want to do it. They think because their favorite rapper or streamer is deemed nonchalant by the public, that's now their new prophecy to live by. That's how they're gonna move for the rest of their life. They basically start acting like the person down to the fit and pose for their Instagram post. I mean, this type of glaze plays is crazy. I can't even lie. Which it kind of relates to the being mysterious thing I said earlier, because people really move like Playboy Cardi, thinking it's tough. But before Cardi dropped music, you heard everything that Cardi did. If he took a shit, like a blog page would have wrote about it. But I guess this is how people think they're gonna be treated whenever they post a fit pic on Instagram.
They're like, fiend, fiend, fiend.
Now for Duke Dennis, a lot of people aspire to be as nonchalant
These girls don't want me. They want Duke Dennis. They want Duke Dennis. They don't want me.
as Duke Dennis for one reason only. He polls. He doesn't have to do shit at all. But what if that was you? You're a really outgoing and chalant person and you fake it. They're just gonna see right through the bullshit right away. Or once you fold, it's over. Faking being nonchalant isn't gonna get you anywhere. But there are some people who do it to impress women. So yeah, Duke Dennis polled, but that doesn't mean you're gonna poll. There are so many things guys will do. They'll lower their voice a whole octave. They'll sit there and
They talk like this. Yo, girl, what's up? Yeah, I'm just chilling. Oh, yeah. No, they'll be like, fucking, up against the wall, you know. Just chilling, you know. Normal fucking day, right? Tired shit.
like this. Okay, it wouldn't be that low, but you get the point. This is similar to the dude who's throwing his homies under the bus on a two-man, and they make incriminating jokes. Okay, not incriminating, but jokes that would damage their reputation. It will sell the two-man type of jokes. And now they wouldn't say these jokes to you without the girls around. When they pull up, it's go mode for them. They're just roasting you all night and making you look like a fool. That's really how the fake nonchalant dude moves in front of the girls. That's it. Because they both have one thing in common. They're not being their authentic selves. Okay, even on some dating apps, I've seen women who say don't swipe if you're nonchalant. So there's got to be some sort of trend of being nonchalant right now. I can't be crazy, right? But they're treating it like it's a deal breaker. So it's got to be an important factor for some women that, hey, you can't be nonchalant. And you know what? That's all right. We all like different personalities. And it just shows that being nonchalant isn't everything in dating, as it's said to be on social media. How do I know?
A lot of women like funny men, you know. Be funny. Be confident.
Because I've actually tried to do this. And I folded like a MacBook. And I folded like a MacBook Air. So please take my advice. I tried doing this shit as a teenager and it didn't work.
Yeah.
This shit
no shame in it. No shame in it. We've all done it before.
Been so glazed over the past few
We've all had a phase.
years. Even to the point where people in real life, although I'm nowhere near nonchalant, I'm just reserved as hell. They will even say it to me. But yeah, once again, this is not a dig at people who are actually and really nonchalant, all right? They're being themselves still. They're being real. But personally, if you're faking it, you gotta be you. You have to. You're not gonna pull women by acting nonchalant. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. Watch this